Welcome back to Snowrunner, Season 5, Build and Dispatch, where I'm continuing on factory grounds and Antonovsky Nature Reserve in an effort to rebuild the TATRA factory. Come along with me, MrSealyp. So, moving on from the last episode, I am picking up a few little jobs and contracts here and there. Infrastructure things, bridge building I thought I was almost done with, but I don't think I am. And ones like this, the old gas station, I had to bring... What have I already taken? But the second part of it was... it was the supplies that I got from over at the pier at the end of the last episode. And now I've got to do the fuel. So I'm going to be picking up these. Then I think there's one I've got to restore power. I've got to take metal beams out to 2 of the pylons. And then I think... What's the next one I was going to take on... Oh, is it the Titan one? I've got to deliver bricks and then something else to begin the building of the factory properly, I think is what I'm going to be doing. The vehicle I'm using in this one, this is quickly becoming my new favourite. I'm still with the electric vehicles. I'm really enjoying the GGMS pack by Gaskellgames. This is the GGMS HE6900. It's like a twin steer, but just a bit more meaty. All-wheel drive and chunkier tyres, changeable suspension and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's a really nice bit of kit. So what I'll do is I'll stop talking and there'll be a little bit of well, when I finish this, there'll be a jump then to whatever I do next. I'm not going to film all of the journeys backwards and forwards. What I'm trying to do now, unlike earlier on in my in playing SnowRunner, where it was more about the journey and the battling through the mud and that kind of thing, with this now I'm really trying to get the map done and the factory built, so there'll be a few jump cuts to doing separate jobs in an effort to get that done as quickly as possible, because realistically, you know, if I was showing every single journey, this could be like a 10-15 episodes just on doing the TATRA factory, which I know for some people wouldn't bother them. For others, they might not be as happy about that. So I'll crack on. Right then, where am I now since I ended the last little clip? I am in the process, I think I might have already mentioned this, the TATRA Factory Rebuild is in full swing. And I'm going out and I'm doing all various different odds and ends. This thing is, I just love it. Now, oh yeah, so what have I done? I finished off, last time you saw me, I was delivering bricks here. The scrap pile is available. I say available. To remove that scrap pile, they need metal beams ×2. And that'll open up this avenue in. Now, the only problem is, it has popped up now. I was saying the old bridge one wasn't showing. Oh, maybe I should do that first. I was just thinking, that's brilliant, but the problem I've got at the moment is I can either find my way across here, which is treacherous but doable, or as I have been doing, in all honesty, I've just been honking my way out here, across the bridge, up the hill, around there, and over. And it hasn't been too bad, but if I can do that one, because early on in our endeavours, that wasn't showing. So, let's have a look. What we got? Old Bridge. I'm going to need to go there to set that one up. So what I'll do then is go back to that, scrap pile, and stop tracking for the moment. If I do Old Bridge first, yeah. So I delivered the bricks, and saw the scrap pile one, and then thought, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do the 4 cements, and now I was going to deliver the 4 cements, and that was out to, was it the railroad bridge on Antonovsky Nature Reserve? I said National Park the other day, I meant Nature Reserve, sorry. Anyone got annoyed with me, I do apologise. Yeah, out to the Nature Reserve, and I did something really stupid. I went all the way over here to pick up my cement, and the cement wasn't from there. The cement was from over on the railway station out on Antonovsky. So I went all the way from there, all the way right through, picked up the cement, delivered that, but that didn't complete that task either. The railroad bridge needs completely rebuilding, and then did a load of stuff out there. So I think I may have rolled back a little bit. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's head through. See what the old bridge requires. If that doesn't require too much, I mean, I think a lot of the previous videos up to now was kind of the opening the map, a bit of infrastructure stuff, and it's what I've done on most of the maps I've done so far, has been bridges first, clearing rubble, building bridges, that kind of stuff. So more kind of, I would say, basic infrastructure, because I know buildings and factories and stuff are all still part of the infrastructure, but kind of the basic infrastructure, enabling you to move around. Then once that's done, I'll then turn my attention to contract work, factories. Sometimes you need power restored, you need railway lines sorted. It's that kind of step-by-step jigsaw puzzle. Do this, 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 this and this. Oh yeah, there's this one too. What does this one require? If we can clear the pipes from here. Large pipe. Have I got that one already? What contract is that? Oh, is that it? Unfinished hot water line. Deliver to first breach. Second breach. Yep. Large pipe I collect from where? Start tracking. Where do I get the large pipe from? That's odd. Oh, okay. That's the first breach. Large pipe. Why is it not telling me where I need to get a large pipe from? So I've got to do the first breach first. I'm sure enabled you to switch those out before. This is frustrating. Sorry about this. I was hoping to get more of the factory completed. I mean, at the end of the day, it is the TATRA Factory Rebuild. and then it'll be TATRA Factory Rebuilt. I wonder if it's from here, large pipes. It's not really showing, is it? Oversized cargo? No. I mean, I'll try Riverport. Oh dear. Same as it always is. No plans, first contact with MrSealyp. In my head, I was like, right, next step, I will do this. And then, of course, you start to do that, and the spanner gets thrown in the works, and you think, oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, that pipe thing, I can go around the side, I can go next to it, I can go around it the other side to do the bridge repair, but if I'm going to do the bridge repair, I might as well do that as well, because if it clears that, I've got a straight shot right through then, and that's going to make all of the work a lot easier. Am I going to get around that? Oh, that was tight. Anyway, they're the large containers, I take it. Please tell me I can do large pipe here. Fix metal beams, cargo container. Where do I get the large pipe from? Large pipe. It's just not. It's not telling me. Winter is coming. Is there something? The old gas station I'd sorted. Scrap pile. Is it from one of these? Don't understand that. Normally you click on it and it will tell you. This is jolly annoying. It's probably through an Antonovsky, isn't it? Just to be a real pain. I'm going to see you in a minute. I'm going to have a bit of a trundle around and try and work out why that's not working. I wonder if I can fix this bit here as well to take you right the way through. There's nothing showing at the moment. Go deep those as well. There's kind of a route round the outside. You know what? Let's check the bridge one as well. You know what? I'm just frustrated now. I don't understand that. I've never had a problem with that not showing up. This is more like a scout vehicle route, I think. I'm not sure this is going to be best suited to this, but I mean, this goes over pretty much anything. But I would imagine taking large pipes and things with the tip risk. Oh no, it's not too bad, I guess. It saves me having to go around all that nonsense, doesn't it? Why that? Oh, close as well. Because if this is quicker and easier, I'll do this one first. I mean, I don't know. Ooh, didn't see that till quite late. Yeah, because we did come out here early on, didn't we? On one of the sort of scouting jobs. Yeah, when I was in the Willys Jeep. I'm sure we did. Details. Metal beams 1. Oh, cement. Which is, yeah, so you click on it and it tells you where they are. Metal beams. So why is it not showing me where the... Oh, that's so annoying. And I've got to go back to there now. Of course I have. Right, metal beams and cement. Show task. Accept task. That's activated. We'll go back to that menu. We'll go to old bridge. Start tracking. If I come across the pipes at any point, I'll do those first. Right, so I think what I'll probably do is go through to Antonovsky. I'm going to grab the cement, then I'll come back, grab the metal beam, bring them both through together because I've got enough of them on here. Metal beams will take up 2 slots, the cement will take up 1. I will see you back here in a bit. To be honest with you, it's that thing now. I mean, I absolutely love trundling across the countryside, and even using kind of overclocked, really, you know, super duper bits of kit like this, which I absolutely love. They still get stuck. You still have issues. You still have problems. You know, you might have a place where, like I say, the tip risk is there. So it's not all plain sailing. It's not a kind of, oh well, you know, what's the point? As soon as you, I don't know. I've said it before. There's that situation where an argument can be had. Your purists that will play the game as was intended and keep the challenge as high as possible, and go around and do all the contracts and stuff like that. And that's absolutely fantastic. And I have done that. I've done that gameplay before mods came out. It was all done that way. I think as the game has developed and as obviously mods have come out, the contracts that are available and the jobs that are available have become more complex, they've become more difficult, they've become more time consuming. Because I think as well, the map makers and game developers have realised, well, with mods available, if we don't make them complicated and difficult and the maps harder, with mods it's too easy. So there's a kind of trade-off. You know, do you use no mods and keep the challenge as high as possible, and it can take you a long time to get any work done? Do you use some mods and then say, look, I will go so far but not too far? Or do you just say, you know what, I just want to enjoy playing it. I'm going to just have a blast. I want to have a real laugh. I want to enjoy using some of these modded vehicles because some of these modded vehicles are incredible. I want to enjoy the gameplay, I want to enjoy the physics, the dynamic of everything, what it does. You're still doing crane. My crane work has improved. It's that thing I found when I did it on the episode the other day, it was atrocious and I had to edit a load out. And then when I did some earlier on in this episode, it just clicked. Like, oh, okay, yeah, why was I, you know, I was just overthinking it, I think. Anyway, yeah. So it's not necessarily all about the journey now either. It's a bit of everything. Just a quick update. I'm up here at Antonovska Station on Antonovsky Nature Reserve, and there's the pipes. The 3 pipes that it wasn't showing me. Normally when you click on it, it will show you. Even if it's on the next map, it will take you to where the tunnel is. So you know you've got to go through to the next map. If I go on to everything on here, go to Tatra, go to Winter is Coming, click on large pipe. Look, large pipe, that's where they are. So I don't know why on the other map it wasn't showing me. Anyway, I tried to fit one on here. I haven't got enough space. So what I'm going to do, take this back, grab the metal beam, fix the bridge. Then I'm going to need to grab a large-ish trailer. Might be a couple of runs. Maybe a 4 slots might work on this. So maybe 4 slots of this and a trailer behind. Oh, that's not good. That'll be a pretty long proposition. I've got a few off-road trailers installed, so maybe. So that's where I'm at. That's where the pipes are. Frustrating, but that's the point, isn't it, of the game? It's the backwards and forwards, the travelling through the muck. And enjoying every second while you're doing it. I'm going to keep reiterating that because I am. It's brilliant. It's great fun. I know I still have people messaging me asking when I'm going to do more videos. Or were asking when I was going to do more videos. And people still asking as well, is it worth the money? Absolutely. I was talking to my youngest daughter the other day, Sealyp, and about games, and we were talking about getting Call of Duty Vanguard. I bought Far Cry 6, and my gauge is still that yardstick of being an old person, that if you used to go to like arcades, or you know, you go somewhere and stick a pound in a machine and you might get 5 minutes of gameplay or whatever it was at the time, when you used to pick up a PlayStation game on like PS1, PS2, even PS3 to a degree for like $39.99, remember those days when computer games were $39.99? And if you've got 30 hours of play, I mean, not even hours of play, you would put £1 in an arcade machine and get a few minutes of play. You wouldn't get an hour, certainly. That was kind of my yardstick, and it still is. You know, if I spend $69.99 on a game, I work it out £1 an hour in my head. That's just an arbitrary amount, but I put £1 an hour. So if I spend 60 quid and I get 60 hours of gameplay out of a game, it's paid for itself. If I get hundreds of hours out of it, it's more than paid for itself, which this has. But then you get some, you get caught out, and you don't get that kind of gameplay out of it, and it's a bit of a stitch up. Good thing is now, of course, with that fixed, I can, if I switch off the large pipes contract, let's go back to that one and stop tracking on that. Come back out and go to scrap pile. Now the bridge is open. The metal beams are just where we just came from. So I just sort of go back to there, grab 2 metal beams, straight shot across the bridge now, which is what I initially was going to do, then got sidetracked with the pipes, and you know, it's all over the place. So I can come back to the scrap pile, that will clear that blockage there, which will make moving around this whole area a little bit easier. So yep, that's the next step. Metal beams for doing that. And then it'll be the whatever trailers I'm going to need. I might have to do a couple of runs. I'm just trying to work out. I've got some big trailers, and I know there are some like proper long ones. I think there's a couple of 8 or 10 slot ones, which I suppose if I can find a pull along one, couple that with this. So I don't know if those pipes are 4 or 5s. I think they might be 4s. So I would need this and maybe an 8 slot trailer. If there's a pull along 8 slot, there might be a low loader one that might work. So I can get all 3 in one go. I think. I'll have a fiddle around off camera, see if I can find some trailers, and we'll kind of go from there with it. Actually, I probably could have gone straight across the top. I cut down around there. I suppose that's a big old boulder there, which going the other way might be a little bit trickier, but yeah. Oh, I'm going to need to do some repair work. My suspension's getting an absolute caning on this. Don't know why I was worried about that sign as well. Went backwards and forwards trying to avoid hitting the sign. It doesn't matter, does it? We'll just knock the sign down. Someone will pick it back up again. I'm sure they will. Right. There's always something else in there. Straight shot through to the scrap pile. Let's do it. I was considering just going, oh, can I go straight through that water, or is that going to be really stupid? Just looking at a telegraph pole, how deep is it likely to be? I'll be mad not to try it, but then it could be just be silly deep, couldn't it? Yeah, that's silly deep. There's a reason there were those warning signs there. I mean, I had to try because it could have been, you know, an absolute doddle, and you think, why did I not do that before? It's always when you think it's easy that you make the biggest mistakes, isn't it? You get blasé. So can I go over that rock going the other way? I wonder. So it can be too bumpy. No, it might be alright actually. It looks like we're going okay from this end. Yeah, I kind of went down because I was worried about it tipping, but there's actually, it's quite wide across the top there. Yeah, there we go. Look, that's alright. Oh, hang on. Hold your horses, sunshine. What am I caught up on? Tree root? I don't know what I was caught up on. That's odd. Cool. Oh yeah. Assuming of course I can get him through the gateway. I didn't even think about that. Probably get there and find that's another task. If you want to get in this way, you've got to open up a gateway because it's interesting there's that there. Or have I got to drive all the way around through the TATRA yard? I just don't know. Oh no, we're alright. Ooh, sun. Oh, okay. Didn't give you much of a gap, but it gave you a gap. What was this one? It was coming. That's not the first breach drop-off point, is it? It's not saying show. No, first breach is that side. So what's this one then? How do I get? Oh, I assume I have to break through there, maybe. What's this one for then? Was that part of the Titan Awakening? Delivered to TATRA Factory. Oh, that's there. Pumping station, I need to do that as well. And that comes from... Okay. Of course it is. Oh, that's not the one that's right over by the railway. Over by the swamp, maybe. Oh, that's weird. I wonder what that is. Oh, never mind. Right, okay. I need to sort out this pipe situation. Ugh. Pipes. I have just crossed back from Antonovsky to factory grounds. I didn't speak on the last bit, I was just loading the trailer up. I've got 4 slots on the back of this and then a 4-slot low-loader trailer. There were longer trailers, but they were semi-ones, so I could have had one trailer that did 8 slots or 2 separate like I've got now that did 8. I'm going to have to go back for the 3rd pipe anyway. I have lost the load on the rear low-loader once, only because it tipped over. I got to an angle I didn't like and it tipped over, so not much else I can say about that. As far as the loading bit went, it didn't go very well. The reason behind that was, or is, I don't know if it's the blue crane I've got on this as an option, because there's some yellow cranes, there's all different ones as options. Everything works apart from the rotate load. So rotate load, L2 and R2, it's not working. So I'm not able to, I wanted to go that way, but I'm just so worried about this thing tipping over again. I must admit, it got to a point when I lost the load the first time, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to bite the bullet and accept that I'm just going to do it with the lorry, and I'll just go backwards and forwards 3 times. And I thought, no, I'm not going to be defeated. Weirdly, when I pack the cargo, this sits on the deck fine until you pack it, and then it sinks into the rear section of the deck on there. Don't know why it's doing that. This is the bit I'm worried about as well. So like I say, it's not all plain sailing, even with, you know, real monster gear. And it's an off-road trailer as well. It's still not, you know, not without its foibles. And it's not without its finagling. Just do not want to tip this trailer. Come on, come on, come on. There you go, just need to bounce free of that rock. It's not perfect by any stretch, but... Oh, it's on a tip, isn't it? I'm going to lose it here. Unless I can turn that really sharply. Which maybe I can. It's just a case of just yanking the trailer around behind me, I think. Okay, alright. I'm going to have to go a long way around, aren't I? Because the other thing I've got to consider, and it's a horrible section, and again, it's done on purpose. If I turn left here, which is what I want to do, because it's the quickest and easiest route, if I turn left there, there's a really horrible section that leans right over, and I will lose that load. There's no two ways about it. So it means going the longer route, which is a bit of a pain. I'm trying to avoid that. And I'm now also considering which way to come into. Yeah, if I go that way, this section here has a real horrible tip on it. So I'm going to have to go all the way out to here, then come in from there, and then either go to the bridge that way, which will take me all the way around there. I need to get into this bit. So I really need to come in from here. Just finding the route. Let go. Oh, it's just horrible. Doesn't matter which way I go. I'm just thinking, can I come in here? And can I swing it round some way that will enable me to squeeze through that bit? Or, I suppose, I wonder if I could just come the normal way and cut along the side there, round the trees and in through there? Not going to know till I get there, really. Yeah, I don't think there's a straight shot at it, whichever way I go. Doesn't matter if the cab section of this goes a bit wonky, I just don't want the other one, because it seems to be sticking onto this no problem, but having problems with the trailer. So if I can just avoid hitting trees and... This bit should be alright. But again, it's always the bits you think, oh yeah, one of the problem here. That's where you have the problems. tree stump. I've completely messed this up. Be careful, be careful, be careful. There it goes. Really does not want to stay on that trailer. Now it's rotating, which I didn't want it to do. Hope I can catch that corner and then still bring it backwards. No. So if I... Oh, go on, that's it. Keep going. Yes, if I show you now, it says there winch, lift lower, L2, R2, cargo rotation. If I do L2, nothing happens. I'll raise it up a bit as well so it's not touching anything. So it's free to rotate. R2. R2, nothing happens. L2, nothing happens. I'm just getting no rotation at all. The problem being when you can't rotate it, it then won't pack the cargo properly because it's not sitting on there properly. So what I need to do is clonk it into that to try and swing it round. Then go back that way. Drop it down. Nope, still not right. Come on. Clonk there. Just doesn't want to know. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. Is that going to be at too much of an angle? Only time will tell. Right, do that. Do that. Watch the whole load fall off again. If it does, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to abandon it. Don't fall off there. Unpack cargo. Pack cargo. As you can see, I'm here. I've had no more failures, so to speak, and I'm coming around the side of the building, around the compound. How well that's going to work, this is going to be the tricky bit, making the turn. And there's more trees there than I thought there were going to be. I wonder if I can cut through. Oh, with a trailer, that's not good, is it? Anything caught on there? Maybe. Oh, you know what? We might be all right. Come on. Follow me through. Follow me through. Oh, got caught a little bit on that one. And then swing the whole lot round here. So I've got to be careful. I want to tip the thing over now. Having done all of that. And then tip the trailer over. Oh, no. No. Come on. I'm so close. Come on. There we go. It's just too tight. I think what I might do Will it work? Yeah, you know what I'm going to do. Detach the trailer. And then we'll straighten up. There. I mean, nothing to say you can't do that, is it? Where is it saying the rules you can't do that? Of course it, assuming of course it will hook up. Yes. Right, so just one more pipe bit to go. That will collapse. Are these going to be a nightmare to drive over? Please don't be a nightmare to drive over. I've just destroyed something on my suspension. Why is that not? Oh, there we go. Come on, got this close. Don't fail me now. Cargo management. Okay, that's that bit done. How have I got... Oh, so that's now put that section of pipe in that wasn't there before. I'm thinking, how did I get past that? That's what it's just built. So, one more pipe section to go. That's got to be put in over here. Which will mean we'll have a straight shot through there. And we can go around there, which is what I've been doing. The bridge will be cleared. So we've fixed the bridge. We've done the scrap pile. We've done bricks. We've done the gas station. We've delivered some cement. So yeah, I'm going to go back now and grab the other... say that. I'm not sure how I can get out of here now. Actually, it doesn't matter what I do with the trailer now, does it? I can just knock that around all over the place because it doesn't matter if I tip it over. Oh no, not like that though. Oh, anyway, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Go back and get the last bit of pipe. Oh, rooftop. I have the third piece of pipe on board. The route out and route back was fairly uneventful, so I didn't see a lot of point. So as far as I'm concerned, TATRA Factory Rebuild is underway. And I'm hoping now, this is a lot of the basic infrastructure. See, I thought bridges, I never even thought about these pipe areas. Didn't even cross my mind. Cargo management. Excellent. So that's now clear. What have I got next to do? Well, under Western Railroads of rails and flash floods, I've got to deliver rail sections. The rail sections I collect from the, there you go, the Podunskaya station, and those have got to go out to Antonovsky Nature Reserve, which is fine. Under Tatra Factory, the one that I said I wasn't sure what was sitting there, it's Titan Awakening. I think it's either for the pumping station or it's for the slow and steady, the oversized cargo and vehicle spare parts. I think oversized cargo with these two big cargo containers just here and here. And then vehicle spare parts are the ones, they're over here as well at the, where are we? Over here. Oh, that's service spare parts, vehicle spare parts. Until I get on something, I'm not going to know. And then, like I say, the Titan Awakening is pumping station. That's got to come from Antonovsky as well. So those are all going to need to be done to move forward. There are 3 main buildings we need to restore before the factory will be operational. To start, we'll need some machinery and quite a lot of bricks. There's a long road ahead, so get cracking. Bricks I did. That was the 4 bricks I've already done. So the pumping station will need to come. So yeah, the next episode will be, I think, doing those contracts. Rostov administration. These are just more, I think, general things. Let there be water. I think these are more kind of around the area type things. I don't think they're specifically for the TATRA factory, but I could be wrong. So what I need to do now, handbrake off, engine on, I'm going to head across. I've got some large shipping containers. Yeah, I suppose large shipping containers to shift for the next section. But as far as this episode goes, because of all the hiccups and problems and dropped cargo and lost pipes and all the other things we had, I don't like pylons and things. It took a bit longer than I thought it was going to. So I'll see you on the next one. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.